Wait till some people show up. Obviously, this is not going to be very hot. I forgot to, believe it or not, I did forget to eat dinner. Did I actually get something on my shirt, or is that the design? I think it's a design, just picked it up. Camera. So, growing up, a lot of people had mac and cheese. I know I did. Growing up was like different foods than what I eat now. Mac and cheese was one of them. Tomato sandwiches with Miracle Whip or whatever. Mayonnaise, rather. What else is there? Mac and cheese, your grilled cheese sandwiches, tomato soup, stuff like that. So, just doing a basic little review. I have powders to review I could do. I'm going to wait a little bit. Might do those on Friday or something. Actually, probably Thursday as well. So, we will see. So, it's what they look like as they fall. I like mac and cheese. By the way, since we're talking about Cheetos, check out my review. I'm not going to tell you what it is here in this video. You have to watch the other review. I always forget to do my Mountain Dew playlist. I'm not sure if maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I got to check. This is one of them. I'm saving the can just because I know it's very rare. I've done some other rare stuff for Mountain Dew as well. This is good. There's hardly any heat at all. Like, where's the heat? It's got a subtle natural mac and cheese flavor, which is good. I do love it. James J. It does have some heat. For a chili head, this is like, let me try again. It's like, I don't even know. I can't even say 1. 0.75. 0.75 for heat. For a non-chili head, probably like a 1.2. It's really low. Flavor's great though. The flavor for this is real good. 1 out of 10 for flavor. Man, I'm getting sloppy here. You can tell I'm getting tired tonight too. I'm getting extra wrinkles underneath my eyes. So I think I'm actually going to go to bed early tonight, shut the phone off, and watch part of a movie, fall asleep with it on. That's my plan tonight. I got a very, very busy day tomorrow, like beyond busy. Today was beyond busy. There's 2 levels in my life. High speed and turbo. Today was turbo. Tomorrow's going to be turbo plus. And then Thanksgiving Thursday. I'm cooking here, so it won't be normal. Yes, I can. Oh, flavor, 1 out of 10. We're talking, trying to give a professional score here. Choke on this. I'm trying to be as honest as possible. It's good. I'm going to give it a good score. Really trying to come up with a number. No way how. Let's drop it. Not a 10. Not a 10. Very rare I'm going to give it 10. I can give it 10. And these are my opinions. So you might rate them different. Not a 10. It's not a 9. 8s. Giving it an 8 is a little ballsy. But it's not far off. 7.7. Flavor is a 7.7. So, there you have it. I do like it. 7.7 is a quality taste score. Heat, I could probably eat like 10 pounds and not sweat. So, once again, Cheetos mac and cheese, cheesy jalapeno. I did the flaming, what was it? What was the last one I did? It was the Cheetos flaming hot. It wasn't hot, wasn't flaming. It was like neon. Yes, yes I did. I did. Here. Yeah. Maybe 2 bags I did not carry. There's about 70 bags over, not 70, there's about 65 bags in the next room. About 10 bags here. No. 3, 4, 7, 8, I don't know. 55 bags here, 20 bags here. Yeah, I actually brought somebody in today. Not a worker. I bought it in Pittsburgh and had it delivered here, which is like a 40-minute drive, 30-minute drive. And I worked with the guy to unload it. So, yeah. 75 bags. You get 75 bags. It was a huge skid. So that's what I buy. 75 bags. I had 4 bags left over from last year that I bought extra. And I'm growing less this year. I am. I'm gonna grow less. Boy, I am tired. You know what? I just drank a lot of milk here. So that's telling me there's a lot of salt in this. Like a lot of sodium. No. I wish. Hello, Dirk. I wish. Actually, I really do wish. If I would, they'd be frozen. You know what's goofy? I'm glad you mentioned it. I think I did the review and not released it. Several reviews I did and I never released. Yes. Yes, they cut me a deal. They cut me a deal. They took like, how much? Took $300 off. So, took about $300. I mean, with delivery and we worked together. I mean, I did most of the unloading. But a guy worked hard too. So, with delivery and a guy, he maybe put a few bags here and a whole bunch over there. He worked hard. So, yeah. I still think slightly pricey, to be honest, for what I paid, but for the Pittsburgh area, delivered and everything, I'm not going to complain. Not going to complain. Not to mention, when I go down to that shop, every so often they'll throw me something for free. That's a cool business. Last year, different story. Previous year, different story. So, Tone Ranger 78 says, I like mixing the flaming hot mac with Hormel hot dough beans. Cool. Cool. I'm trying to think hypothetically. Now, I'll tell you what. I didn't realize it. There's got to be a ton of salt in here. A ton. Because I'm like thirsty as crap. Holy crap. Like, wow. Let me look. I did buy better lights here. And I have multiple lights for videos. I actually just need to go around because it's a lot of glare. Okay, sodium as packaged, as prepared. I understand as prepared. 790 milligrams. Now, is that per serving? I don't know. It's a lot of salt. It's a lot of salt. I like it. I'm going to eat it. That's too much salt for me. James J. That'd be that'd be great for a video. Freaking take one. I'm telling you. That's why I love you guys. That's why I love you guys. I have one. I should put it on my arm. All right, check it. Write down the number. Eat something. Wait 20 minutes, 10 minutes. Let's check it again and I'll compare the numbers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Dirk. Absolutely. You're right. This type of stuff always has high sodium, and I'm not a big fan. I like the taste of salt, but I don't need it. I don't need it. I really don't. I'm actually getting full. I am going to finish eating this. I told myself I really didn't want to get into powder reviews until I get everything done. After Thanksgiving, this coming weekend, I'm going to crank out making them. If I can. Yeah, I can. It's not that hard. Not that hard. Piece of cheese on my finger. All right. So, tell me, what's everybody's Thanksgiving plans? My plans, I'm watching over my mom. And my sister's coming. And, yeah, I'm tired. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I keep dazing off. My mom's getting better, by the way. She is. I'm watching over her. She's staying up here. Yeah, thank you. She's doing a lot better. She's doing a lot better. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be very, very dead honest. I was scared. I was scared for her life. I mean, I don't know when somebody goes to the hospital. I mean, I love my mom. I watched today Christmas Vacation with her. We haven't watched that in forever. I watched it with friends about 3 years ago in Lawrenceville, PA, at a place called the Row House. Little story. Not a good story. Not a good story. Just a story. So I actually went to go see Christmas Vacation at the Row House, Lawrenceville, with friends. And yeah, I lost my dad 2 years ago. That was rough. I'll straight up tell you. I had 40 people in the Pepper community making fun of my dad on his funeral. So I got mad and I made a video, which most people have seen. It was me. I made a Bill Cosby video, passed it in private messenger, and then they went and took it on fake profiles and trolled themselves with it, operated it, but stole the video. I don't care that they stole the video. I'm like, dude, you guys are trolling yourself and blaming me. Got me thrown out of groups right on the day of my father's funeral. Not joking, not joking. So, people are assholes. People are assholes. So, I try to be real and I try not to be fake in these videos. I also try not to swear too much. But, that was that. So, anyway, putting that aside, I didn't mean to mention all that, but sometimes I just say whatever is. So, those memories of my father and everything, which I love my father, you know, and he was an amazing person. He really was. And when my mom gets sick, it scares the living crap out of me, but she's doing better. One thing about me, it might not be a good thing. I don't think it really technically overall is a good thing for a human being. I'm testifying right here. I am a workaholic. And for me to take time out of my work schedule, 16, 17-hour days, yeah, so I took time out. I watched a movie with her, try to spend a little time with my mom. I think it helped. I think it really helped. So that's a good thing. And I'm going to tell you straight up, I've had some tragedies in my life. I had a lot of people I loved end up dying. I'm not going to get into that. We're talking a lot of people. Like more than a couple handfuls in a very small period of time. But it makes me appreciate the people in my life now. And that's something that's important. And it really makes me think, hey, you know, I should actually do that. Anyway, I try to act like a human being and fool you guys because I'm just a robot. Anyway, let's get the comments. I think I lost contact. So, okay, I got to start this in the beginning. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to miss a couple comments here. All right. No doubt. People don't. Okay. Right. Lawn Dog says, what's going on tonight, Jimmy? Are you eating high on the hog with mac and cheese? I like how you said that. That's funny. My dinner from last night was chicken nuggets and broccoli. I hope that's a balanced nutritional dinner. Broccoli might have centered you, but your seesaw here on nutrition, Lawn Dog, yeah, it's not equal. At least you ate some broccoli. Okay, I do miss. You know what? I need to see some of this stuff too. Jason Heeden, your quality shows or your dedication to your work. Thank you, Jason. Operation Capsaicin, that's good also to be family oriented too. It's great to spend time with family. You know, honestly, yes, it really is. And I sometimes lose concept of that because I work so much. And I know I say it a lot, but I do. As I'm here, and this is like a mirror reflection seeing myself, and it's just like, I'm like, dude, Mr. Pickles, you look a little rough tonight. Let's try to get some rest into you. That's what my gut instinct says, and I need to trust my gut instinct. Also, part of me is like, you know what? I got to do this and got to do that. And once I get into that momentum, I could go a few more hours. But I think I'm calling it quits after this video. I got to trust my gut instinct. All right, so yeah, I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry, James J. James J says I've lost most of my family too. Yeah, I went through some strange times, my friend. Let's see. Looks like you're switching. Okay, Long Dog says, Jimmy, it looks like you're switching away from Fox Farm potting soil. No, it's all Fox Farm. Ocean Forest, Fox Farm. Okay, it's been heavy these past few years. Yeah, really? You've gone through some rough times, my friend. Walker, Texas Peppers. Okay, I've lost most of my family. You're welcome. Rest is important. It is. Jimmy, are you changing the brand of potting soil that you get from Fox Farm 2, this company's product, which I don't recognize? Okay. Ooh, I'll tell you what, my leg has been rough. Fox Farm. Not to be a little weird here, but it smells slightly musty. That's what I get for buying it now. Hopefully everything's okay with it. Okay. Yeah, I lost my mom in 2020, bro. Yeah. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry. I really am. My heart goes out to you. No, no, you don't have to apologize. Lawn Dog, you don't have to apologize at all. If you don't recognize something, you ask a question. That's what I'm here for. You're A-okay, my friend. With all the discussion. Okay. Cool, I'm using Fox Farm also. Yeah, they're quality products. They're quality products. Yeah. Yeah. Thought about making a movie into my life, and it definitely would work, but that's a whole different subject and area. It would make a great movie. So that's something in the future. Crap happens, you know. Yeah, I wrote a couple stories, and I wrote some scripts that I wanted done. And the scripts were based on real life, but I made it in a fictitious way. One, wow, I don't even know if I could say this, but yeah, one was basically almost teaching a moral story. And it was to say, you don't know the people around you always, even for years. And that was kind of like one of the moral stories. And you know, I incorporated terrorism into the story I wrote, and it got a little strange. Anyway, I don't need to be talking about all that crap, but yeah, I used to write. Eventually, maybe when I retire from the seed business, I'll get back into that. But all right, so. Long Dog, Jimmy, have you ever tested the Fox Farm potting soil? I mean, with the general test kit, so you get an idea of the pH and the rest of the. Yes. I've sent this stuff into the county extension county office. I correspond with them, so I'll send some in. And the stuff is usually tested before, but things can get awry. But I always just send it in, gets people off my back. County extension office. They're the ones, the first step I deal with throughout the season. It's not bad. We test for pH. So you want 6.5. It ranges. Everything ranges. Nothing in life is consistent. It usually runs ranging in between. I've had some tested 6.2. I've had 6.8 the one time, and you know, I'm like, it's not my soil, but you know, I have stuff that I can mix in or whatever. But for the most part, they leave me alone. Well, that's my understanding about soil testing. I consider a general number, whatever it comes back with it. You get something to work with. Yeah, and then they give you another 2-3 sheets. Now, I used to grow in the ground. I'm here in Pennsylvania soil. People are like, it's cheaper growing your ground, amend your soil, all that stuff. And I'm like, I tried that. It's more expensive doing that way. You got to put all types of filler in. You got to do 4 tests for my grow area. 4 tests, okay? It's all divided by square area. You know, I'll just say A, B, C, D. And I'm telling you straight up, my soil in my area, A and B were consistent. A, B was consistent. C, D was way off. And they're like, dude, you need 500 pounds of lime and mix that in and let it sit for 3 weeks and let's get another test. If it's good, you'll go ahead and grow. If not, you can't do it. Unless you want to buy soil. Get that tested. I'm like, F it. I'll do that. And, I'm on a half an acre here, which half an acre is not growing on half an acre because you have the house and the front yard. So, what is it? A little bit more than a quarter acre I'm growing on. But I get high production. Isolation does lower your yields. It does. Anybody who's isolated, it does. And yeah, a lot of people tell me in the pepper community that I talk to, be careful what you talk about. You're going to get in trouble. I don't care. So, dude, what the hell is the deal with certain people saying isolated and their plants are 2 foot away and they're not isolated? What's the deal with semi-isolated? It's like, it's either you isolate or you don't. You isolate or you don't. Isolate or you don't. Semi, that means you don't. So, yeah, word gets around to certain people that write semi, don't try to take credit. Semi, I'm like, man. I mean, I'm trying to look for analogies that are funny. Semi. It's, oh my. I got a whole bunch of them. Just popped up. Semi-isolated. What the fuck is that shit? Semi. It's like you go up to your girlfriend or your wife. Hey, I want to go to dinner. Do you want to go to dinner here? I semi want to. Okay. I don't know what that means, but sweetheart, I'll throw some names at you like a Chinese store. How about that? And we'll throw a couple more. Semi. Okay, semi. All right. Semi. Freaking. You're like, what the hell is she talking about? All right. We'll just make mac and cheese. It's beyond insanity. Yes, yes. Clay in Pennsylvania, yes. Okay, we definitely had spacing issues this season. Yeah. And to be isolated, to be honest, it's a half a mile. It's not 10 foot. It's not 5 foot. But I mean, if you really want to break it down, yeah, I mean, to use the word isolated, half a mile or caging, which mosquito netting is caging. And I'm not here to train competitors. I want to see a net or I want to see a half a mile. That's it. Or greenhouses, separate. And yeah, it was crazy. Just some of the stuff. I'm like, I'm glad I spent a ton of money into it, and somebody just slaps a word on it. It's. I had better analogies than what I did, but this tells you I'm tired. Okay, the semi is keeping deer out, but not insects. Dirk, I like you, Dirk. You're awesome. Yes. Grown in a trailer in Peterbilt. Yeah, what the heck, man? If you're growing one type in a trailer, that's isolated, right? That's good. If it's only one type, you know, you can grow non-isolated and be perfectly fine. Your seeds might grow true every year. Your seeds might be as good as mine. I said it, your seeds could be as good as mine. My process is just basically giving insurance without giving insurance. I'm insuring without insuring. I don't have problems with my seeds. I will say before I isolated, I did have some cross pollination going on, but it wasn't much. It was honestly like I said, I remember this. This cracks me up. This cracks me up. I said probably about on average, some seasons were better than others. 20%. If I lifted all my nets are grown, that's like 20% chance based on my. Well, I was talking to somebody last year. I mentioned 20%. Now the guy goes around and he's like, yeah, isolation doesn't matter. It's only a 20% chance. I'm like, that guy seriously picked my brain, bashed me with my own information, and said it doesn't even matter. I'm like, wow. What the hell? Okay. Sorry. I got a message from somebody I have not heard in quite a long time. So, interesting. Good person. All right. You're still at it and working. Yes, I am. Damn, man, no rest for the wicked. Yes. Your seeds are my seeds. James J, your seeds are my seeds. I forgot. What's that song? Oh, it's a small world after all. That's what it reminded me of when I read that. It just kind of cracked me up. I'm in a goofy mood. I'm tired. You never know what I'm going to say or laugh about. My land is your land. Even one cross is a cross, and those seeds are pure. Yes. Bruce Cook. Hello, my friend. Hello. So I reviewed this stuff for those coming in late. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to buy it again. I'm not disappointed either. It was okay. Taste was pretty good. It was okay. So, yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Here's a small topic to talk about. Feel like myself bracing myself on the table. Just out of exhaustion. So, I talk to a lot of people, and a lot of stuff is like neutral, just pepper talk, normal. One guy came up to me. I don't want to call people. I don't even know the guy's name that he was talking about. I have no clue, like no clue. And the guy came up to me. He didn't know. He didn't know. That's why you ask questions. Came up to me today and goes, "Hey man, does this look like?" I'm not mentioning the pepper because I don't want to trigger anybody, or in case that person's even watching, you know. But they were selling the wrong type. It was blatantly, and it was today, 4 hours ago. Somebody on like 6 groups was selling something that wasn't even correct. Not even remotely close. Not even remotely close being the correct type. At all. Like way off. And I looked, I'm like, who is this guy? So I looked, that's me typing. And I'm like, oh, this guy's a first year grower. Now he's a seed seller. All right. Let me look. Let me see what he's selling. That's right. That's good. That looks good. Pretty good grower for a first year grower, right? Salute that guy. That's cool. But half of his stuff wasn't even right. I'm like, wow. I said, hey, shh. Do me a favor. Message the guy. Be nice. And I'm going to say, be nice. And tell him this is not right, and that's not right, and this is not right. And he blocked him instantly. I'm like, wow. Yikes. So it's happening a lot. It's happening a lot. People ask me, why is this happening more often than not? To be honest, look what's happening. Look at the world. Since COVID hit, a lot of people in pepper groups or in the restaurant businesses, they lost their jobs. I don't blame these guys. I don't blame them at all. What the hell? You need money. So they're desperate for money, and it's not that a lot of these guys, they're not trying to scam anyone. They just don't know. They just don't know. And they're sold the wrong thing anyway. So the pepper community is going in a positive direction and a negative at the same time. It's beyond insanity. So, all right, I'm going to get to comment sections. I always like to throw in a story just to get, and people are like, why do you bring that crap up? Dude, just stick to your damn review, man. Friends with you, Pickle. I watch your channel part of the time. Stick to the review. Stick to advice. All that other crap, throw it out. And I'm like, dude, the community needs to learn. They're not selling the right stuff. Start researching. Start looking at things. Look at my stuff, too. Is it right? Is it wrong? Somebody came up and said, hey, man, your description on this is a little off. I said, well, this is exactly the description. The exact description I got from the creator. And if it's off, it's his fault for giving me something off. And I went and talked to another vendor and all that other stuff. So, let's say, I don't know who that is, Dirk. Anyway, oh yeah, I missed some comments here. And, when my son was a young kid, he went crazy over anything Cheetos. Cheetos. You can't lie to your parents. If you ate Cheetos, you have Cheeto fingers. Alrighty. That should be entertaining. Yeah, good riddance on that. You don't need that. Let's see. You're the real deal. Thank you. Not only do we need to learn, we need to understand the person who is conveying this information to us. We have to know what their character is made of, and these guys don't want to dabble. There's campaigning, and there's no other way to say it. There's campaigning. Blooper reel. Campaigning. Take 10. Wow. I am definitely getting tired. No more work for you, Pickles. I'm looking right at you. No more work for you tonight. Tomorrow, different story. You will work your butt off. They do campaigns against, I'm not just saying me, against any popular vendor. And they say, buy from us. We're the real deal. We'll hook you up. We'll give you free seeds at first. And they do that. And it's just not one or two people. It's like 40 people. And they'll say, for example, they'll just say, not just me. I talked to other vendors. Talked to some last night on the telephone. The same people I have problems with, they have problems. And I'm like, you know what? I haven't talked to that guy, the other vendor. Call him up. Hey, man, you having any issues with these people? He's like, yep, me too. All right. Next week, having issues with these guys? Yep. Well, how come us vendors that are actually doing everything right have the same problems with the same people? Come on, man. They're just campaigning. They'll make fake profiles. They'll troll themselves, and they're like, look what he said. And it's crazy. And they're like, fuck. Some of this stuff is hilarious. When I take breaks from work, I make little memes. I made a meme. I didn't put it out anymore. TMZ. I forgot how I wrote it. People were cracking up. I sent it to like 5 people today. TMZ, the Pepper World. If you ever watch that, it's like the television show of the Inquirer. It's like just fake news. And it's all the time. Some of this stuff is just like, wow. Like, they don't even, like, if you know me, you know it's not even believable. One girl said I sexually harassed her, so she'll never buy seeds from me again. She doesn't even... I never even sold to her before. I talked to her once. I'm like, yeah, you got aphids on your plant. And she's like, sexual harassment. Are you freaking kidding me? When did aphids become sexual? I'll never buy from you again, Pickles. You never did. Oh, man. Freaking goofy ass shit. And I'm like, sexually harassed. I told her she had aphids, not crabs. Once again, I told her she had aphids, not crabs, and she got all mad. I didn't say that to her, but I said, that's what I was thinking. Like, where's she? Freaking, did I misspell it? Like, where did this come from? Wow. I'll never do business with him again. Oh, boy. I gotta go. Thank you very much for watching. jppepperseeds.com. Let me look at comments. A couple people messaged me that I do need to talk to. When they message, I pretty much have to listen to them. Flip Lamb. Yes. Okay, much as possible she has aphids. Yeah. Some of this stuff just makes me laugh. All right, check you guys later.